The first match of the lower bracket begins. From here, one team will move on to fight another day. One team we will be saying goodbye to at the end of the match. Blue Alliance making a good lead out of the start with 3 coral up on that reef from the Generals. Looks like they're going to line up for a 4th, but their elevator doesn't quite go up in time. We end the autonomous period 30-26 in favor of that Blue Alliance. Over on the red side of the field, Control C lines up level 4 and gets it. Their alliance partner is Jesuit, lining up for the level 4 closest to their driver station. Control C going back and placing another piece of coral up high before returning to the human player station. 1540, the Flaming Chickens quickly remove a piece of algae, and they're going to go over to the red barge where they will try to place it up high. Lining up, elevator up, and it's up, and it just misses, folding over onto the blue side of the field. Speaking of the blue side of the field, piece of coral in Mean Machine's intake, and it just gets stuck coming out, but they do manage to release it. Coral falls to the floor from the Generals, and they will line back up to the last piece of algae on that blue side of the reef. The ball spins for a second, but let's see if it'll end up in their robot. They're going to bring it back over to the blue barge, elevator up, and it just goes in with 1 minute 15 seconds. Currently a 20-point lead for that Red Alliance. Elevator up for Jesuit Robotics, lining up with the 4th level, and it just tumbles to the floor. Flaming Chickens lining up to the backside of the reef. Elevator up, arm over, it's good. 955 Control C has a piece of coral in their intake, and they're lining up to the driver's side on that 3rd level. It also sticks. Over on the blue side of the field, Mean Machine struggling a little bit to get a piece of coral from the human player station, as there is a piece of algae blocking their way. 753, the High Desert Droids looking blocked, and they want a piece of coral from the driver station, but they are able to go around to the other side of the field. Generals lining up with their piece of coral to one of the last remaining pieces of open reef left on that Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance going to climb early, trying to catch back up to the Red Alliance. Will they be able to do it here? Mean Machine tipping over that cage inside of their robot, and they're up off of the ground. 753, the High Desert Droids trying to do the same on the inside of their robot, and they do look like they are up off the ground, but we'll let the refs decide how far is enough. Will any of the red robots go and try to climb? 955 making a quick move over to get that park. 1540 doing the same with their robot, and that is the end of the match. Currently looking at 136-86 in favor of that Red Alliance, but anything can happen, and we'll get those final scores to you in a moment. Let's take a look at who's going to continue on and who's going to go home. Your winners, the Red Alliance. Alliance number 4 will move on in this competition to the next match, match number 5, where they will face Alliance number 1 for a fight to the finals. Unfortunately, this is the lower bracket, which means we do have to say goodbye to an Alliance. That Alliance, 753, the High Desert Droids. 36-36, the Generals. And 24-71, Team